quiet on the set. Quiet, please.
Quiet on the set. Camera rolling.
Camera rolling. Camera rolling. Camera rolling.
Camera rolling.
Camera rolling.
Rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling.
Rolling, rolling.
Rolling, rolling.
Rolling.
Slate.
Slate in. Slate in. Slate in. Slate in.
Scene 2, take 1.
Take 1.
3B, take 1.
Scene 6 through 7, take 2.
Scene 7, take 1.
Scene 10, take 1, to vanish.
And action.
Action.
Action. And action.
A First State Community Action Agency. We are celebrating 59 years of service to individuals and communities throughout the state of Delaware of low income, helping them to become self-sufficient. That's what we do daily. We have 21 different anti-poverty programs, and those programs are designed through our mission to help lift individuals out of poverty, providing them with the tools that they need to become self-sufficient.
We've been working, Rehoboth Summer Children's Theater and Community Action Agency, on theater camp weeks for 12 years, every summer for 12 years. And we typically come together for 1 week in the summer. We gather kids from all different areas of Sussex County, and we produce theater camp.
That program is ran through First State Community Action Agency by a very capable Dr. Sandi Hagans-Morris, who has been with me over 20 years working with our youth and employment with children's summer theater.
Working with Karen Murdock has been a great asset to our organization, to First State Community Action. Coming in, bringing out those hidden talents into our students, and for us to be able to see those gifts that were deeply embedded in them. So working with her has been such a great success for us.
Usually we would develop a play.
We do 1 week of theater camp doing 2 plays with a number of children. We rehearse, we perform live for a presentation on Friday morning. And we've been doing that for a long time. And the beauty of that is that we have a lot of repeat campers, a lot of people that come back year after year after year. And they're getting older and they're getting itchier and wanting to learn new and different things and different skills.
So guys, I want to backlight him, but I don't want the light to be in the shot. Is it in the shot right now? Yeah. How about now?
What Karen has built along with Miss Bernice and Dr. Sandi and the mission at First State is nothing short of beautiful. And for me to play just a small part in that process, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Since Robert and I have been doing film camp for Rehoboth Summer Children's Theater for the last 7 years, it occurred to me that this might be a natural progression this year, since we've got so many kids, 12 years and up, who might really benefit from the technical skills they learn from filmmaking, but also the skills they learn in story writing and developing scripts and collaboration and teamwork and the artistry of putting together something that is wholly their own and not doing a play written by somebody else. And I really felt like that was going to be a natural transition and something that would reignite some excitement with some of the older kids.
You know, when you're so accustomed of seeing something and you think year after year, but it's good to have change.
Theater camp, you just get your role and then they give you like script and you just read it and then act it out. This, you have to write everything down and then you have to, well, we're eventually going to have to write the scripts too, so that's going to be hard.
And people have to adjust and adapt to change. And I was one of them. I had to adjust and I had to adapt to this change.
In theater camp, we had like a week to do it, and like everybody had time to get comfortable and stuff, but we got 3 days now, and there's so much we have to do, and it's just, the focus is different.
And it wasn't on camera. It was like just we practiced it and then we just had to do it in front of everybody else.
So right now, Robert's putting the camera in everybody's faces, right?
I'm trying not to laugh.
And it's like, how is that different than performing in front of a live audience? What's different about that, Noah?
Because cameras are on you
They're like so intrusive, right? It's like
Wait, but I feel like if you make a mistake on camera, it's different than in person. Because if someone sees it in person, you can play it off. But on camera, you're like, oh, did it see? And then it's so good. Like,
did the camera see?
Yeah.
And you can edit it.
But that's the thing. Like,
You can rewind it and edit it and go back in real life.
And it's just so not hard.
They can see
It's
that.
so
They got that.
hard not to laugh when it's so close.
It's awkward because they're like, I know.
You get to feel how it feels being famous for like a split second, and then it's like it goes on other people, and then they get to know how it feels. But like everybody gets at least one or more chances to see how it feels.
I feel like I could do in front of the camera and behind it. So like if I were in front of the camera, I'd be good. I'd be fine. If I was behind the recording, I feel like I'd be good doing that either way. So it's really doesn't matter where I'm at.
Learning how to operate a camera.
Rolling.
No, you're not.
Slayton.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Learning how to operate a boom microphone. Learning what it means to hit your mark.
If you're in theater, you have something similar, right? Hitting your mark on the stage. It's like a little T. You want to put your foot right on that T.
Learning how to perform on camera and not just for people sitting in an audience. I mean, it's a different animal.
I think the exciting part is that they're going to be actually on live film. For them to be able to see themselves on screen. I know we have some students in there that have always aspired to be actors. Now they get to see themselves, whereas before we watched them, they didn't get a chance to see themselves perform, but now seeing themselves on screen, that's going to be an aha moment for them.
You know how usually when we do like the plays and stuff, and all our parents come and stuff, and up there we have like all the food and like the candy and stuff. Are we still gonna have that this year?
Yes, I think so.
I know it's going to be a very exciting time, not only for the kids, but for the parents.
And just the audience, I can't wait to see their expression, to see like these children actually did this. They actually wrote this play and now performing it. So I think that's going to be great. And you shared about a red carpet, so I can't wait to see them strut down the carpet. I'm excited to see that.
These young people we threw them into the deep end of the ocean. I mean, let's be real.
So when you're directing your movie, you're directing the other team. When you're shooting your movie, you're shooting the people acting the parts that you wrote from the other team. That makes sense? So you like comedies, you like horror movies, you like action adventure. What is the favorite kind of movie? Because you as a team are going to have to decide what kind of movie you're going to make first.
I like comedy movies.
I like horror movies.
Yeah. Typically, let's see, our shortest movie is what, like 4.5 minutes? And our longest movie is like 11? Yeah. Usually, like the average is about 7 minutes. The movie is about a 7-minute movie. That 7 minutes takes a long time to film. 7 minutes is probably around 10 shots. But if you create 10 scenes in your movie on your storyboard, which you're going to do today, that'll be about a 7-minute movie. Depends on how, it depends on how complex your movie is. It depends on how complex your scenes are. Most of you, except for 3, have been in theater camp and you know what that's like. This is going to be very different.
When you're trying to come up with a story and decide on how you're going to present your artistry, it is often very difficult to collaborate, to come together, to accept each other's differences and ideas. And there's always going to be disagreement. There might be argument. There might be some people who are really stuck in their ways.
Was it stressful to create your own story in a way? Yeah?
Because if you have an idea on your own, it's hard to like try to get ideas from everybody else because everybody's trying to talk at the same time, and especially with our group.
I didn't like how everyone was like talking over each other when someone else had an idea to say, but no one was listening to them.
And everybody's just thinking of different things, and like there's something that you want that somebody might not want for the story and everything. So just that, but other than that, I think it was pretty good.
So actually it's going really well. It's the stories are pretty intense, and the process is going well. The teamwork is working. These 2 groups that are writing these movies have done an exceptional job of listening to each other, listening to different ideas, voicing their own ideas, which is sometimes the major hurdle that kids have, is that they're not heard, they don't speak up, they're not championing their ideas in a way that gets other people to listen, but that's happening consistently in both groups. And nobody is feeling overrun or run over, and everybody's feeling heard, everybody's feeling like they've got something to say. And even when those ideas don't come to fruition in the film, there's still acceptance and there's still collaboration on the ideas that do make it into the movie.
And they're thriving. They're thriving, and I love that. I love seeing their creativity soar.
I think it was really good because everybody got to like make their like own stories, and it's different from any other year that we've had here. But we did our story well, but I feel like we need like a couple other things to add them.
The hardest part is like, because everybody kept telling me to do the writing, and I'm like, my hands are getting tired.
It's like homework, right?
Yes.
I will tell you that there's going to be a lot of time when you're waiting, when I'm not going to entertain you, and you're not going to entertain yourselves either, because that gets chaotic.
Theater has its own set of challenges, but film and gear and equipment and Wi-Fi signals and cameras and batteries and cables and missing cables and the time that it takes to set up a 30-second shot.
Because he did the acting, I saw the acting in this, but could he say something like, this is the second girl,
Or like
I saw that, I saw all that, but I didn't hear any words. Did we add words to that?
And all of those elements that are technical, they all have the potential to snag every minute of our 6-hour day.
Robert can tell you horror stories of being on the set in a professional movie and standing around for a long time waiting for something to happen because there was a technical difficulty.
I've had the great fortune of working with some of the industry's best, from Denzel Washington and Oprah Winfrey to Tom Hanks and HBO, CBS.
And we set out on the week telling kids there's going to be a time, it's going to happen, where something doesn't work the way we want it to technologically.
But what matters the most is working with young people and being able to see them discover new things about themselves through the art of film.
I promise you this, from 10 a.m. tomorrow until 2:59 tomorrow afternoon, we will be shooting scenes. It sometimes gets really stressful because we do get down to the wire. And you're gonna hear me for the next 3 days. I promise you're gonna hear me go like, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna be like, ah! And Robert's gonna be like, we gotta get it done, gotta get it done.
You can.
No, she cannot, because we need to shoot.
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
We are gonna be pushing.
It's scene 10.
Second sticks. Right away, please.
Scene 10,
Fix it, Ryan. Go fix it.
Quick.
You're gonna get like so tired of hearing us push like that.
Reset. Are you enjoying the movie? I don't feel that.
But we are, I promise you, gonna do that. We are gonna push and push and push so that we don't have to say, oh my gosh, we didn't get it done. Because we've never had to say that before.
Rolling.
Nope. Yeah, slate.
Learning what it means to get through the shooting day no matter what, by any means necessary, even as you have sweat dripping down your forehead while shooting outside at 96-degree temperatures. Yeah, that happened.
And who do you play? I play an officer in The Vanish. What's up, Sheriff?
Hi, Officer Jackson.
It's a robbery down on Main Street. Am I clear to go? We get to start like acting early, so in front of cameras. So when we grow up, we'll already be used to cameras early. So when we grow up, we're not gonna be scared.
Listen, we're making movies here. This isn't just playing around with a camera, okay? This is hard work.
My favorite part of field camp is getting to be the director, the camera girl, and getting to see what's behind the scenes, getting the experience to see what it feels like to be famous.
Okay. So, if you could do film camp again next year, would you?
Yes.
Would you recommend it?
Yes.
I'm super impressed. I am really thrilled.
I'm super proud of them.
As I said, I've known a lot of these kids since they were teeny tiny kids, and I'm so impressed.
As an actor, I see some future Spielbergs and Ava DuVernays in the room that I'm waiting for you to call me to be in your film. And as a director, if I were casting a project tomorrow, there are some actors in this program that I would cast in a heartbeat.
I'm greatly appreciative of what Karen and Robert are bringing to us this year. It's certainly new, so we're looking forward to seeing it, and I know we're going to be blown away.
It's just been such a joyous thing. I love the work that they do here. I often tell them that I wish I lived full-time in Sussex County so I could work here every day too, because I love the energy of this place. Miss Bernice is an icon, you know, her name's on the wall. and her passion for what we've done here in the last 12 years has been infectious, really. She's just such a joy, and I feel her joy when she comes into the room and watches those kids perform every year.
Well, the kids are, you know, you hear they're loud and they are, but to see those kids come together who they're not their friends, but they're from different communities, but they can come together as one at the end of the week. You would never know that these kids come from different programs, but all of these programs are administered by First State Community Action Agency. It tells us that we're doing something good. And I think the parents appreciate that.
Dr. Sandi and her expertise and knowledge and energy and her fearlessness and tirelessness is really amazing. She just seems to have a bundle of energy to spare all the time. She's the busiest person I've ever met in my life, and there just seems to be there's a joy in the busyness, you know. Nobody feels here overworked. Nobody feels exhausted to the brink of giving up. Everybody just uses that energy to drive some more energy around here, and I love that collaboration. It certainly works with bringing the kids into this program and inspiring them to do not only their best, but better, to stretch them out of comfort zones.
What First State and Georgetown, and in conjunction with Karen and Rehoboth Summer Children's Theater, are doing for the community is something that everybody should know about and that everyone should support.
See, you can see the good work that we do, and if in any way that you want to support our programs through monetary and also volunteering, but it helps us to help the kids from the communities that we serve, that even though you feel that you're in certain communities you can't succeed, but you can. All you have to do is put your mind to it and trust and believe, and you can do it. And that's what we instill in our kids. They can do anything that they set their minds to, as long as they feel good about who they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on Film Camp. Let's go! Let's go! How do you feel? What do you think? What do you think we did?
Happiness! Better than it was amazing. I loved it.
Good job, guys.
I loved it. It was fun.
Good job.
Well, let's not forget about our main director. Good job to you guys for putting up with us all week.
For dealing up with our shenanigans.
Yes.
Why are you so close?
Oh, it's supposed to.
You're in the way.
Here. Hey, little girl.
Wait. No. Take it back. When I said go ahead, I mean start peeking.
Oh, okay.
Still rolling.
Play. This scene is to establish that Officer Jackson is a nincompoop. Yes? Okay.
Lower. Lower.
I can't hear that.
Lower.
Are we ready?
Right there.
Bye.
Cut.
And cut.
That was
I love it, but
great.
I was so grateful.